We are going to start a series of JavaScript where we learn all the important concepts of JavaScript. So in today's video we are going to learn about the loops. So what are loops? Loops are used to execute a block of code multiple times, right? So types of loop: for loop, while loop, do while loop, for in loop, and for of loop. So these are the types of loop. For loop. So for loop is used when the number of iteration is known, right? So syntax of this for loop is what? We write for, and in first we write the initialization, and in middle we write the condition, and there is a increment and decrement. Under this, having a code of execute. Now code for let I. So this is the initialization. We assume we take let variable I is equals to 1, and this is a condition, that is I less than equals to 5, and this is a increment, that is I plus plus. So in console.log print statement, what it writes, it provides the iteration of I, right? So what it provides, what output iteration 1 when I is equals to 1. So iteration is what it prints, iteration 1, right? Now again increment. So what is the value of I value becomes 2, right? After plus plus, that is I plus plus, what I plus plus, it increase the value by 1, right? So again it prints what, iteration 2. Again this condition increment, that is I plus plus, that is now I becomes what, I becomes what, 3, right? Through this I plus plus I become 3. So again what it prints, it prints iteration 3, right? Now again I plus plus. So what, now again the value of I is what, that is 4, right? So basically 4 is less than equals to 5. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So it again prints what, iteration 4, right? Iteration 4. Then again it's check the condition. After then I plus plus, what it gives, the value of I is what, after the updation 5, right? So it increase I from 4 to 5, right? Now it's check again, that is I, that is 5 is less than equals to 5. Yes, it is true, because there is a condition for of equals to. So again it prints what, iteration 5, right? Iteration 5. Okay. Again according to the increment and decrement, it again I plus plus. So what, I, now I, the value of I become what, 6, right? Now again it's check according to, and according to the condition, what, 6 is less than equals to 5. Is it true? No, now it is not true. So here we complete the code and exit, we get exit from this code, right? So we having the input out, so we having the output this. Now another loop is while loop, used when the number of iteration is not fixed, right? So code is what, let I is equals to 1. So we take a let variable I and assign the value 1, right? Take a while loop. If I is less than equals to 3, right? We check I, the value of I is less than equals to check. So while I less than equals to 3, right? So it's check this condition. So the value of I is what, 1. So it's check this condition, what it follows. So what it prints, it prints iteration I, that is iteration 1, right? Again after then what it does, it gives I plus plus, it do I plus plus, then the value of 1, the value of I become 2, right? Again it's check this here, 2 is less than equals to 3. Yes, it is true. So it prints what, iteration 2, right? Iteration 2. Again it's check for the value 3 after the increment of I. So this I, that is 3 less than equals to 3. Yes, it also follows. It is equals to 3. So what it gives iteration 3, right? Again I plus plus, that is the value of I become what? 4. Now let's check this. So this while condition getting false. So we are getting out of this while loop, right? So what we get? We get this output, right? Now there is a do while loop. Execute the block of code at least once before checking the condition. So we take a let variable I, that is 1. Now do what? It's execute the code at least once, right? So do, that is console.log, it prints the statement iteration plus I, that is iteration is 1, right? So this is iteration is this, and this let I1 is equals to what? This. So it prints what? Iteration 1. Then again it what? It do the increment, that is I1 I plus plus. After then it runs at least 1, then it gives what? I plus plus. So I becomes what? 2. Now let's check in this while condition. In this while condition, what it check the value of I, that is 2 less than 5. Yes, it works. So again it prints what? Iteration 2. It's check up to condition 5, right? It's check up to condition what? 5. So it gives in this while loop what? It prints the output, right? Iteration 1, iteration 3, iteration 4, right? So basically in do while loop there is a code that execute at least one, right? So in do condition it runs at least one, right? Then after it's check for the condition, then it after it goes for the while loop, right? For in loop. So in JavaScript we having a for in loop used to iterate over the properties of an object, right? So there is a let variable person and having this. So basically we having the object let person, name Alice, age 25, city London. So we have a key value pair of the object. So for let key in person, right? So we use this for let key in person. So we having the value of object in the form of key and pair, right? So this is a key and this is what? This is a value, right? This is a key and this is a value, right? So let key in person what? Console.log key plus person key. So what it prints? It prints the value of key, that is name. So in this condition it prints what? Console.log key, this semicolon plus person key. So what it prints? It prints the key, that is name, age, right, city, and this used for the printing the column, and plus person key. So here what? We prints the value of that person, right? So this is a for in loop. It is used to iterate over the properties of an object, right? So this is the output, that is age 25, city London. For of loop. This is a for of loop in JavaScript used to iterate over arrays and iterable objects. So we have a code let number. So this is an array of let number 10, 20, and 30 for let num of numbers. What? Let num of numbers console.log num, right? So what it does? It's used to iterate over arrays and iterable object. So basically here we take a for let num of numbers. So basically what? It's take the numbers of this array and print here 10, 20, and 30, right? So firstly it goes in this array index 0 and here 1 and this array index 2. So let num of numbers is what? Console.log num. So let number variable it prints what? 10, 20 and 30. Thank you.
Please like and share the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe Techlambda for more videos. Keep learning and creating. I will see you in the next video.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.